Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Russellville Sports Network's broadcast of Atkins Red Devil and Lady Red Devil basketball right here on the Russellville Sports Network.
Test 1 2, test 1 2. 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 Testing, testing. All right, we'd like to welcome everybody to Atkins Gymnasium tonight for
Tonight's game is
senior
being
high
brought to you
contest
by
between
Tyson Foods,
the Atkins Lady Red Devils
as well as
and the Danville
by
Lady
Razor
Little
Polish,
Johns. At this time, we ask that you please stand
by
for the
Heirloom
playing of the
Legal
national
Services,
anthem, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
by Farm Credit of Western Arkansas, by Rose Drug of Russellville, by Arvest Bank, and by Union Grove Free Will Baptist Church. Now let's send it out to the floor for all of tonight's action. Hello again, ladies. Cheek Plumbing Electric Heating and Cooling has been in business for over 50 years. Chuck Cheek is a third-generation owner who specializes in new construction and service work. Located at 103 Northeast 8th Street in Atkins, call 479-641-7992. Again, that's Cheek Plumbing, 479-641-7992. Cheek Plumbing is a proud supporter of the Atkins Red Devils right here on the Russellville Sports Network. Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
If you please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for your starting lineups. First for the visiting Lady Little Johns from Danville. Number 3, Lydia Stanley. Double 0, Jaylene Tolbert. Number 20, Addie Wright. Number 12, Jonna Byram. At number 5, Frida Campos. Head coach is Callie Kelly. Her assistant is J.C. Neely. Now the starting lineups for your Atkins Lady Red Devils. At guard, 9th grader, number 5, Katie Keister. At guard, junior, number 10, Josie Taylor. At guard, junior, number 23, Corey Keister. At forward, junior, number 24, Lexi Gooden. And forward, sophomore, number 35, Abby Grace Cunningham. Head coach for the Lady Red Devils is Luke McAnulty, assisted by Randy Mazar. All right, Red Devil fans, welcome to Atkins Gym tonight for another round of Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network. I am Shane Martin, the man that calls all your Red Devil action. I'm joined here with the Atkins Hall of Famer, Terrence Bobo. Terrence, opening week, and we're here again.
I know, Shane. It's a lot of basketball for me this early.
I know you said we're not used to being in the action this early, but hey, something new, and the Red Devil fans are loving it because we're getting to bring Red Devil basketball to the people that can't make it out.
I know, Shane. We're up in the crow's nest here.
Hey, it's a good seat.
Yeah.
We paid good money for these seats.
50-yard line.
All right, we're underway with senior girls competition, and the Red Devils control the tip, but it is stolen. Corey Keister's pass was stolen by Jaylene Tolbert. So here come the Lady Little Johns down the floor. It's Lydia Stanley, Jaylene Tolbert, Addie Wright, Jonna Byram, and Frida Campos. And this is Tolbert with it up top. Lady Red Devils are in man-to-man. And Tolbert has it on the wing. Gives it back to Wright. Wright on the wing now with it to Byram. Tolbert has it up top. Tolbert looking for a shot. Cunningham's trying to cut her off. Tolbert with the running hook. No good. Rebounded by Josie Taylor.
And that's great defense by Abby Grace. She can perimeter defense by a post. That's amazing.
Katie Keister, the ninth grader, sets the offense now for the Lady Red Devils. That's her sister Corey up top with it. Now Abby Grace. Josie Taylor is going to take a three from the wing, and that is no good, but the follow-up is no good by Corey Keister. And Abby Grace Cunningham comes away with it. We'll reset it. Katie pulls up, free throw line jumper extended, no good. Rebounded by the Little Johns, and that's Jonah Byram with it. She'll bring it down the floor. Now she gets it off to Tolbert, quickly over to Wright. Wright running, and her pass was deflected by Gooden, and Gooden goes to the ground to get it and comes away with it. Cunningham with it. Keister, deep three from the wing is good. We have a Farm Credit three-point basket by the Lady Red Devils, Corey Keister.
And that's what we do. We drive it in, kick it out, and we got three-point shooters all over the place.
Red Devils on the board first, 3-0 here. That's right with it. Now she gets it off to Campos. Gets it into Tolbert. Tolbert triple team. That's going to leave Wright wide open. Three-pointer is good. Addie Wright with the Farm Credit three-point basket. 3-3 here in the early going.
And we'll have to get a little rotation, Shane. We're kind of standing around on defense. A little different from the other night.
Here's Keister with it up top over to Katie. Now she cross-courts her sister. Three-pointer from the wing is no good. She tries to follow up with it. Got a hand on it. Now we're fighting on the floor. And Josie Taylor wrestles it away. Basket good as she dished off to Lexi Gooden. And that makes it 5-3. Red Devils.
That's great hustle by Josie Taylor right there. Offensive board, steals it away from the girl, gets it to Lexi Gooden. She finishes at the basket for two.
Corey Keister got her hand on it, knocked it away. Abby Grace Cunningham going to the ground. Now they're wrestling for it. And it's a jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Lady Little Johns.
Lord, I hope we don't start this tonight, Shane.
We set a record Tuesday night for jump ball calls here against Pottsville.
Whew, I need a quarter for every jump ball that's being called.
Here's the inbounds on the baseline. They stolen by Corey Keister. Corey's going to bring it down the floor. Oh, she got a little happy there, and we start the traveling again.
She was looking for her sister.
She was.
It's a little different look there. You know, normally it's sister looking for her. She was trying to hit her sister.
That's Katie's ball game.
Try to show some love to Katie.
Yeah. Here's Wright with it up top. In the corner now to Campos. That's Byram with it. Now back to Wright. Wright down the lane and draws the foul. As Wright tried to split three defenders, but she got a little body check and will draw the foul. That's going to be on Abby Grace Cunningham.
And that's our first team first. That's going to send Wright to the line for two.
Addie Wright at the line for the Lady Little Johns. First free throw is good. She gets the kind roll, makes it 5-4. Wright with her second one is good. So tied at 5, and here come the Lady Red Devils. Katie Keister. Keister with the floater down the lane, no good. And we're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to go to the Lady Red Devils. Here's the jumper inside the lane by Cunningham, no good, and she's going to wrestle Tolbert. And here's another jump ball. T, you had to open up.
I did not. They opened the floodgates when they called the first one, Shane.
So we've had 4 jump balls here in the first 4 minutes. So we're tied at 5. And Little Johns have possession. Now we've got officials timeout.
Clock wasn't running.
Oh. So now we're inbounds now to Byram. Lady Red Devils have dropped into a 2-3 zone now. And it's stolen by Katie Keister. She knocked Byram's pass away. Keister goes all the way down, feeds her sister. Corey's layup is good. That's little Keister combination right there.
That's called sister love right there, Shane.
Here's Wright with it off, and her passes goes out of bounds, a little wide, and here we've got substitutions by the Lady Red Devils now.
Jordan Crawford and Madison Stovall.
So I get to say it. My Twin Towers are in play right now.
No, Shane, not yet. Got to earn that name.
Crawford down to Cunningham. Cunningham on the baseline with it. Cunningham's going to drive. Now kicks it to Katie Keister in the corner. And Katie's three-pointer is no good. Crawford with the offensive board. Sister Corey was going to try it and decided to dish back off to Crawford. Now back up top to Keister. We'll reset this offense. 2-3 zone by the Little Johns. Crawford three-pointer from the wing. No good. And it goes out of bounds. Oh, we're going to have a foul.
And that's going to be on Madison Stovall with the push in the back. Her first, team second.
Stovall with the foul. Lady Red Devils 2-point lead here. First quarter action. Lady Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network. There's Byram with it in the corner. Tolbert drives baseline, kicks it out, and pass goes out of bounds and will go over to the Lady Red Devils.
And Shane, I don't know if you saw it on the last drive or not, but Katie Keister just took somebody's ankles and shipped them across seas.
She does snap some ankles out there. Katie with it now, over to Crawford on the wing with it. Back to Corey Keister. Crawford now with it. Up top to Katie. Here's Cunningham, free throw line. Now she drives. Nice spin movement. She got her shot blocked, but they're going to call the Little Johns with the foul right there. Stanley.
And that's going to be Stanley's first, team first. That's going to send Abby to the line for two. And Shane, they'll get you every time. If you swat down, it's going to be a foul every time.
Cunningham's first free throw is good. Cunningham had a great game Tuesday night here as she was just all over the offensive end. And she's added her second one's in and out, and we're going to have a travel on the Little Johns as Tolbert went to the ground and wasn't able to hold on. As what I was going to say is Cunningham worked on a lot in this offseason, and she added a lot more to her game. Crawford over to Katie Keister. Cross court now to her sister Corey. Corey back to Jordan Crawford. Katie on the wing with it. Inside now. Free throw line jumper. Cunningham no good. Corey Keister with the board. Follow up good. Corey Keister with the follow up basket. Lady Red Devils push their lead to 5.
I like to see it, Shane. We attack the basket. We don't have nobody running out. We go to the rim. We get offensive boards. That's good.
A lot more aggressive right now. More than we've seen in a while. Here's Campos. Inside Tolbert. Back out to Campos. Byram has it now. Byram looking. Campos in the corner. She's going to do a three, and it's good. Campos with a deep three from the corner makes it 10-8. As we are now under 2 minutes here in the first. Katie Keister to Crawford. Back up top to Cunningham. Cunningham looking in the corner now to Katie Keister. Drives baseline. Back out to Cunningham. Cunningham cross court to Crawford. And Crawford's going to get called for a shuffle right there. And we've got a substitution by the Little Johns. And that will be Jasmine Patrico coming in.
And Shane, the thing, we got called for the turnover there, but I've noticed the last couple trips down the floor, we're catching the ball on the perimeter and we're not looking at the basket.
No.
We're keeping it above our head. We're not, we're not making a triple threat move, make it look like we're going to shoot a shot. It's pass as soon as we catch it. We got to catch it and look to attack the basket, make the defense rotate around, move around. Then we get those open shots. Or if they don't come out there and guard us, let it fly.
Let it fly. And I've never seen officials check the phone at the table for something, but
DoorDash must have called.
Somebody's dinner's here. All right, Wright comes across the timeline for the Little Johns. And that ball goes right out of bounds, right through Stanley's hand, and it'll go over to the Red Devils. Katie Keister down court quickly inside the Stovall, and her shot was blocked by Stanley, but it'll stay with the Lady Red Devils.
That's a good look right there. Lady Devils pushing it up the floor. Little Johns was caught off guard.
Keister inbounds. Cunningham, free throw line jump shot, good. Abby Grace Cunningham with the bucket, makes it 12-8. Well, we're having a lot of stoppages here in the first quarter for So here we go, Little John's inbounds. Addie Wright comes across the timeline. Lady Red Devils have now gone back to man-to-man. Here's Byram with it. Byram looking. Gets it off to Patrico. She is looking. And here's Wright with it. Wright penetrates, loses it. Cunningham comes away with it. Wright lost her dribble, and Cunningham was able to come away with it. Keister quickly down the floor. Katie off to Abby Grace. Corey Keister deep three's good. That's another farm credit three-point basket by the Atkins Lady Red Devils, and we're at 15-8. And with that, the Little Johns will take timeout. You're watching Lady Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network. I don't. Are we live?
No.
No, we do not. All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins. Lady Red Devils, Lady Little Johns. 31 seconds left here in the first, and the Lady Red Devils behind 2 threes from Corey here in the first quarter, and we've opened up a 7-point lead.
I tell you, that rim up there, Shane, looks like the ocean to Corey Keister right now, because when she throws it up, it is going in.
Tell you, she's got a lot more confidence in that shot coming into this year. She's worked hard in the offseason. We're trying to get a 10-second call, but we do not, so here's Wright with it. Off to Stanley. And the clock is now getting down on the Little Johns. Stanley drives, shot no good. Stovall with the rebound. Katie Keister quickly down the floor, under 10 seconds. She's got Crawford underneath. Crawford back to Stovall, back up top, Keister. And there's Corey with it. We got to hurry, get the shot. And we do not get the shot off. So that's going to bring it in to the first quarter. Your score, Atkins Lady Red Devils 15, Danville Lady Little Johns 8. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins tonight. Atkins Lady Red Devils, Danville Lady Little Johns. 1 quarter in the books as we get ready to start the second quarter. Lady Red Devils lead by 7.
Could be more, Shane. I mean, I don't know what Corey Keister was looking for right there at the end of the first quarter. Her sister wrote a letter on the basketball and said, "Dear Corey, please take the last shot." She caught the ball, looked at the note, and still passed it back to her. I don't know what she was waiting on. She's got to pull it.
Here's the inbounds by the Lady Little Johns, and Wright quickly all the way. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Abby Grace Cunningham. Cunningham off to Katie Keister. Keister's off and running, but now she's going to pull up, let things settle down, gets it into Abby Grace. Abby Grace right down the lane, layup no good. That was a gimme shot right there that just didn't. She should have used the backboard.
And we knocked those down Tuesday night.
Yeah. Here is Stanley with it. Wright has it. She drives down the lane, dishes off to Patrico. Stanley with it back up top. Katie Keister's all over. Now Stanley breaks to the goal. And we're going to have a jump ball as that was great defense there by Cunningham to get in on Tolbert had a layup.
She did. But she's got to be careful there.
Yeah, we don't want to get called for the reach around.
That's right. Don't pick up a second foul. Second cheesy foul.
So, ball goes over to the Lady Red Devils. Katie Keister over to her sister Corey. Back to Crawford. Katie down to Stovall. Stovall looks back up top to Corey. Over to Crawford. To Corey. Crawford now looking. Now gets it inside Cunningham. Cross court. Katie Keister, three-pointer. Good. Katie Keister with a Farm Credit three-point basket. Lady Red Devils open up to a 10-point lead.
I like it, Shane. We're going inside, out. Inside game will come. Don't force it.
You know, I talked to Coach McAnulty during football season at halftime in an interview, and he said that he loves that inside-out basketball.
That's right.
Here is Patrico with it up top. Patrico, Katie Keister's trying to hound him, and Byram has it. Keister gets her hands on it, and Keister had it, and then Byram just tried to little football check. Hockey. We'll go hockey
check. Tried to hand check her.
So it goes over as a personal foul was against Jonna Byram.
And that's her first, team second.
Katie Keister off to Crawford. Crawford back over to Corey. Cunningham has it on the wing now. Cunningham over to Katie Keister. Crawford has it up top. Now gets it inside. Cunningham back out. Corey Keister, three-pointer off the back of the iron. No good. But Katie comes up with it. Her running floater, good. Katie Keister goes into the trees inside and gets it to fall.
With a little kiss teardrop there, Shane.
20-8 now. Lady Red Devils getting them a little bit of a cushion here in the first half. Lady Red Devils still staying on man-to-man as Stanley has it up top. Trying to draw Cunningham out. But that's another game Cunningham has worked on to be able to come out and guard people on the perimeter.
That's right. I said it, Shane. And for her to be a post player and move lateral like she does, that's amazing.
Yeah. Corey Keister switches off. Now to get it down to Wright on the block. Wright cut off by Stovall. And it's almost stolen by Corey Keister. Stanley comes away with it. Stanley's shot is no good. And Abby Grace Cunningham's going to get called with the foul. That was a great defensive series, but then the Little Johns got bailed out with the foul.
And that's Abby's second, team third. So I'm going to say she's going to sit for a little while here, Shane, so she don't pick up her third, probably the remainder of the half.
Junior Lexi Gooden checks back in for the Lady Red Devils. Here's the inbounds, and it's a nice little play set from the inside, and Stanley gets the bucket to fall. Here's Katie Keister. She drives right down the lane. Bank shot, no good. And Tolbert is off and running with it and dishes off. Right, layup, good. Two quick back-to-back buckets by the Little Johns, and they've cut it to 8. Corey Keister quickly down the floor. Gets it to Gooden on the wing. Katie Keister, deep three at the top, and no good. Gooden with the follow-up, and she's going to draw the foul.
And that's going to be on Stanley, Shane. Her second, team third. It's going to send Lexi to the line for 2.
Lexi Gooden will be going to the line. Heirloom Legal Service free throws for the Lady Red Devils. First one's good. She'll have one more, but now we've got substitutions coming in, and that will be Jonna Byram checking back in for the Lady Little Johns as Patrico will go to the bench. Second one by Gooden is good. So that is 2 Heirloom Legal free throws by the Lady Red Devils, and they've opened it back to 10. Man-to-man now by the Lady Red Devils as Gooden comes out on Stanley. Good. Now they switch, and Wright goes in, and her little Euro layup was kind of wild, and that's going to go to the Lady Red Devils as Tolbert could not hold on to it.
That's right, saying she thought she was Chris Likes from Arkansas. She's going to dip and dive and throw it up.
Josie Taylor checks in now for the Lady Red Devils as Jordan Crawford will take a seat. Katie Keister comes across the timeline. Trying to get a screen up top. And now she dishes it down on the block. Gooden shot, kind of wild, but doesn't fall. No foul called, and Byram comes away with it for the Lady Little Johns. Wright quickly down the floor, back to Byram. Tolbert, free throw line, kicks it out. That is Stanley with it on the wing. Lydia Stanley brings it up top. Lady Red Devils staying in that man-to-man. Tolbert has it. Free throw line extended. Now she'll drive, and we're going to get a little hand check there by Madison Stovall.
And Shane, that's going to be Madison's second. Team fourth. So the two big girls for Atkins, they're in foul trouble right now. Like to see what Coach McAnulty's going to do here.
Here's the inbound. Stanley gets it in the lane. She kicks it out to Wright. Wright's baseline jumper, no good. Stovall just takes it away from Tolbert. And Katie Keister's off and running. She's looking down the floor as Tolbert tried to stick a hand in on her. Keister looking. Keister had to screen for a minute. Now she gives it off to Stovall. Stovall's going to penetrate, drive down the lane, kicks it to Gooden. Gooden back to Stovall. That's too much handoffs inside there.
We're a foot away from the basket.
Here's the jumper, and there's the foul as Lydia Stanley draws it.
And that's going to be on Corey Keister. Her first, team fifth. Going to send Stanley to the line for two.
Lydia Stanley, first free throw's good. I tell you what, T, we're seeing a difference here tonight. Both teams are doing a better job hitting free throws than we saw.
I was thinking it earlier, but I wasn't going to say anything. Now you just jinxed us.
Well, let's hope not. Second free throw's good. See, I just took it.
That's
good.
For them, though.
It's all good. Everybody's making free throws.
We don't need them to make free throws.
No. You got never mind. Here's Katie Keister, 8-point lead. Keister drives down the lane, left-handed scoop shot, no good. Madison Stovall with the board. She goes back up and follows it.
It's a good offensive board right there by Madison. Strong and finishing at the rim.
Madison Stovall with the bucket, puts it back to 10. Here's Tolbert. Tolbert has it knocked away by Crawford, and Corey Keister comes away with it. Corey, head up, and she is looking. Now she hands it off to her sister, Katie. Josie Taylor with it on the wing, back up top to Keister. Corey Keister, that is. Corey drives, penetrates. Shot is blocked by Addie Wright. Addie Wright off and running, gets it to Tolbert. Tolbert all the way in, layup good. Nice drive by Tolbert, Jaylene Tolbert. So we're under 2 minutes now here in the first half. A quick moving first half here tonight in the girls' game. Keister trying to penetrate at the free throw line, looking for help, gets it off to her sister. Corey thought about the shot, didn't have it. Katie now with it on the wing. Katie drives in the lane, dishes to Madison Stovall. Stovall moves. Her shot was blocked, and Wright comes away with it, and Stovall may have picked up her third foul. No, they're going to call it on Josie Taylor.
That's right, and that's going to be Josie's first, Shane. Team's fifth. And I see Abby's coming back in the game. She cannot afford to pick up a third foul right here with 1:33 left to go.
So 1:33, and Lady Red Devils lead by 8. Here come the Little Johns across the timeline. That is Addie Wright with it. Now the Lady Red Devils have dropped into a 2-3 zone. They get it inside to Stanley. Stanley kicks it out to Compost. Tolbert, three-pointer is no good, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll go over to the Lady Red Devils.
You got to find a body to box out, Shane. Ball in the air. We got to find somebody to put a butt on.
As we near the 1 minute mark here in the first half, we're at Atkins tonight. Senior girls, Atkins Lady Red Devils, Danville Lady Little Johns on the Russellville Sports Network. Josie Taylor with it. Cunningham's got hers posted up. She's asking for it. She has it now. She penetrates in the lane. spin move, trying to go up and tried to draw the foul. No call. And here comes the Lady Littlejohns with it. That's Lydia Stanley with it. Stanley cut off at the free throw line. Will bring it back up top. As we are now down to around 30 seconds left. Here is Byram with it. And, ooh, we're going to get Katie was trying to do the hard hand check. And we're going to go to the line 1-1 for the Lady Littlejohns.
And that's going to be Byram to the line for 1-1, Shane.
Jonah Byram, first free throw's good, makes it 24-17 now.
By the way, they have not missed from the free throw line.
Second one is no good.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. Katie Keister comes across the timeline. We're under 20 seconds left. This time we'd like to see the last shot go up.
Let's don't look at it.
And Coach McAnulty wants to talk about that last shot. So with that, we'll take a quick break. 24-17, Lady Red Devils lead. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network. All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins as we have 11 seconds left here in the first half. It's your Lady Red Devils leading 24-17 as the Lady Red Devils are going to try to set up here for the last shot of the first half. Crawford inbounds it to Keister, down to 10. Now we're under 10. Keister kicks it over to Taylor, down to 5. Cunningham. And Cunningham's pass is knocked away, and he'll stay with the Lady Red Devils. 1.6 left here in the first half. Talk about a struggle to get that final shot.
Oh, plenty of time.
Here's Keister. She lets it fly, and it's no good. So that brings us to the end of the first half here at Atkins. It's Atkins Lady Red Devils 24, the Danville Lady Littlejohn 17. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back to talk about the first half and get you ready for the second half here on the Russellville Sports Network.
Cheek Plumbing Electric Heating and Cooling has been in business for over 50 years. Chuck Cheek is a third-generation owner who specializes in new construction and service work. Located at 103 Northeast 8th Street in Atkins, call 479-641-7992. Again, that's Cheek Plumbing, 479-641-7992. Cheek Plumbing is a proud supporter of the Atkins Red Devils right here on the Russellville Sports Network. Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today. There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins. It's halftime of the senior girls contest. And it's your Atkins Lady Red Devils 24, the Danville Lady Littlejohn 17. And T, we're seeing a follow-up to what we saw Tuesday night. Girls are staying aggressive, running what me and you had talked about, what Coach McAnulty said he likes to do, running the inside out. We've seen Corey Keister hit a couple of threes, and we've had some more wide open looks, but hadn't had the three to fall.
Yeah, Shane, I mean, we're getting it inside, and like I said, the inside game will come. Abby and Madison, they both do a great job on the inside. And then you got Corey can shoot it out there, Katie can shoot it out there. Just keep shooting. I mean, shooters shooting, that's what we do.
That's right. And as far as on the defensive end tonight for the Lady Red Devils, I mean, really good job. The man-to-man has been really good for them, and Danville's got in and missed some shots, but they've been bailed out on a lot of Lady Red Devil fouls in the first half.
We have, Shane. We got in foul trouble there. I mean, Abby has 2, Madison has 2, and then our other 3 starters, they have 1 apiece. But Coach McAnulty jumping in from man-to-man to the 2-3 zone, he's confusing the Lady Littlejohn.
Right, he is switching and stuff, and it's causing, like we said, the Lady Littlejohns. And you know, let's shout out to the Lady Littlejohn's coach, Callie Kelly, as we saw her over here last year. She was student teaching, student coaching here, and got a real fortunate opportunity right out of the gate. Got to take over the head job at Danville, and I know after this game tonight, we wish her all the success in the world for her this year.
That's right. I mean, that's amazing. First year right out of college,
right.
You get a head coaching job. You don't see that very often, and you can tell she's doing a good job with these girls.
Yeah, she learned a lot over here. When I was talking to her, she said she appreciated her time to being over here at Atkins, and said she learned a lot. And we do. After the second half, we will wish her all the success in the world.
That's right. We'll give her a farewell.
All right, as both teams have come out of the locker room and going to get some shots in, or they may not. They may both head to the bench. And
that's right. And Shane, I didn't even talk about it, but the leading scorer for the Lady Devils is Corey Keister with 10, and she scored all 10 of those points in the first quarter.
Wow.
She did not score a basket in the second quarter, and it's right for the Lady Littlejohn. She ended with 7.
And as you talked about, before you put the we'll call the announcer hex on the Lady Littlejohns, they did hit all their free throws up to that very last one.
And I will say this, our girls are shooting better free throws tonight. I talked to Coach McAnulty before the game. We were sitting there talking about it. 18 for 31 Tuesday night against Pottsville.
Wow.
That almost come back to hurt us.
It did because, you know, you had a lead late in the game, and you could have had a comfortable lead, but it allowed the Lady Apaches to stay in striking distance, and we were fortunate enough that we
I always say if you keep it within 10, you got a chance.
You do.
The Lady Apaches kept it within 10.
All right, Red Devil fans, we're going to take a real quick break and come back, and we'll have second half action on Lady Red Devil basketball here on the Russellville Sports Network.
Cheek Plumbing, Electric, Heating, and Cooling has been in business for over 50 years. Chuck Cheek is a third-generation owner who specializes in new construction and service work. Located at 103 Northeast 8th Street in Atkins, call 479-641-7992. Again, that's Cheek Plumbing, 479-641-7992. Cheek Plumbing is a proud supporter of the Atkins Red Devils right here on the Russellville Sports Network.
All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins, and we're ready for second half action of the Lady Red Devil basketball as the Lady Red Devils lead 24-17 over the Little Johns, and it will be Little John ball to start out the third quarter of play. And the Red Devils are going back to that man-to-man as it's worked really well here in the first half.
That's right. I actually coach, I think they're in a triangle and two here.
It may be because Gooden has got her man.
I called you coach. What the world am I thinking?
So here he is, Byram with it. Tolbert hands off, and that is down inside, and the pass goes away, and it will go over to the Lady Red Devils.
The only thing about the triangle and two is you have to go rebound because you're down a couple girls in the paint.
So here's a press, too, by the Lady Little Johns. We've got halftime adjustments everywhere. Red Devils break it easily. Gooden down the lane. Layup, good. That's how you break it. Don't put it on the floor and pass the pass.
Hey, you took the words right out of my mouth. I hope the boys was watching that.
26-17. Lady Red Devils lead. That is Byram with it. Over to Campos, Campos looking. Kicks it back to Byram. Back up top to Campos. She's going to try a three at the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Gooden. Should have had a foul right there, but they're going to let it go as Gooden was able to hold on to it. Keister quickly down to her sister, Corey. Corey back up top to Katie. Inside to Cunningham. Cunningham kicks it out. Gooden. Taylor, three-pointer from the wing is no good. Abby Grace is battling, hustling, and it's going to go to the Little Johns.
Ooh, I think they might have missed that one. That one went off of white tennis shoes. Abby's got on black shoes. Saw that from up here.
Abby Grace had that reaction on her face, too, like, whoop, wait a minute. So it is Little John ball, and that is Jonah Byram coming across. She sets up the offense. Gets it to Campos. Now back up to Byram. Back over to Campos quickly, and Corey Keister flash for the steal, knocks it out of bounds, and it will stay with the Lady Little Johns.
I love Coach McAnalty's decision here. Take their two best players out of the game. You put your two best defenders on them.
There's a steal. Cunningham steals the inbounds pass. She's going to bring it down the floor. Gives it off to Katie Keister. Pump fake. Bank shot good. Katie let the fly by and hit the jumper, and it is 28-17.
With a little kiss off the glass. The bank's still open. Hey, it ain't 7 yet.
Here's almost a flash for a steal. Here's Tolbert. And here's Byram, three-pointer, no good. Stanley goes up, gets the board, and draws the foul as Gooden tried to block it and got a little hand contact.
Well, that's Lexi's man. She should have had her boxed out when the shot was up. She has no other purposes but to guard her. That's Lexi's first. That's going to send Stanley to the line for 2.
First free throw is no good. And here's the substitution now for the Lady Little Johns, and that is Alexander Bottoms coming in. And second free throw is good. So that's a 10-point lead now for the Lady Red Devils. Here's Katie Keister coming down across the timeline. Three-pointer at the top. No good. Cunningham with the board. Cunningham kicks it out to Corey. Corey's little wing jump shot. No good. And here's the rebound, Bottoms. And Bottoms is going to be fouled by Cunningham. And that's 3 now on Abby Grace.
That's right. And she picked up her third foul, Shane, 94 feet away from the basket. Terrible foul.
Here's Tolbert with it. Kicks it out. Bottoms. Back to Byram. Back to Bottoms. Three-pointer. Good. So it's now 28-21. And let me say, these Lady Little Johns are not going away. Here's a running floater by Katie Keister. The ninth grader takes it down and banks it as she is not afraid to take on the trees inside.
I'll tell you, the bank is open.
Oh, there's almost an errant pass by Bottoms, but Byram was able to hold on to it. Gets it to Tolbert, free throw line. Tolbert's going to drive down the lane. Her running jumper, good. 30-23 now. Here is Katie Keister, free throw line jumper, no good. And here comes Byram with it, right with it, running out. We're going to have a foul.
And that's going to be on Corey Keister, her second, team third.
So we're going to have a timeout in the action as the Atkins Lady Red Devils lead 30-23 over the Danville Lady Little Johns. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
Here's the inbounds now. Back here at Atkins, Lady Little Johns. And that is right with it and just throws it away, but it was tipped in the lane, so it'll stay with the Lady Little Johns. I'm sorry, that was Byram on the errant pass, but Lady Red Devils got a hand on it, and it'll stay with the Little Johns here, third quarter action. Here's the inbounds. Deep three from the corner is no good. That was right with it, and it goes out of bounds off Cunningham, and it'll stay with the Little Johns.
And now, Shane, we can't grab a board. We're just standing there.
Here's the inbounds by Stanley on the baseline. She's looking and gets it in now to Wright. Wright kicks it back up to Bottoms. And Katie Keister just did a little highway robbery there and takes it down and draws the foul as the shot would not fall.
That's right. Somebody called the law because she just robbed them. And that foul is going to be on Byram. First, second, team first.
Katie Keister at the line. First free throw is good. And Keister will now have her second heirloom legal free throw here. And it's good as she hits them both. and gets it to 9.
I'll tell you, Shane, I said something. She got mad at me because I said she's making lazy passes. She ain't made no lazy passes tonight, and she's playing pretty good.
Yeah, she's playing hard here tonight. She always plays hard, but she's got a good one going tonight. Here's the dish off Tolbert. Nice block by Stovall, and it's going to stay with the Lady Little Johns. Stovall did what the big person should do, stayed straight up.
That's right. Good rotation, too, Shane. We rotate really well on defense.
Here's the inbounds, and that's Stanley with it. Katie tried to get another robbery there, but she couldn't get it out of her hands. So now the Little Johns will set up, and we're going to have a foul on Corey.
That's right. That's her third.
Corey Keister's third here in the third.
Team fourth.
And Corey will come to the bench, and Josie Taylor will check in. Here's the inbounds, and it goes straight across the court and goes out of bounds on the Danville bench.
That's right. Just throw it right on back over across. Nobody touched it.
So the Lady Red Devils will inbounds with 3:32 left here in the third. Tell you, it's just been a game that we, honestly, when you think you're comfortable, it goes away.
That's right. We get lackadaisical when we get us a good little lead.
Katie up top with it. Katie breaks down her point guard and draws the foul. As Katie was breaking down Byram, and Byram just had to reach in and slap her and hope that a foul got called so she could stop Katie.
You can't stop her. You can only hope to contain her.
There it is.
And Byram could not contain her.
So now they switched now, and Katie's got a new victim.
Oh, I feel sorry for her.
Patrico is now on Katie out top. Katie gets it inside to Stovall. Stovall pump fake, kicks it out. Crawford back up top. Keister with the three. Katie, oh, it comes off. Had a nice look at it, but it rolled off. And here comes the Little John. Stanley kicks out. That's right. Three-pointer is no good. Rebounded by Katie Keister. Keister's off and running. And you better be ready because that head's on a swivel. Now she pulls up. She dishes in the corner. Crawford, three-pointer deep. It's good. That is a Farm Credit three-point basket by the Lady Red Devils. Jordan Crawford.
Cole said he taught her that jump shot.
Here's the Little Johns. Tolbert on the block. And, you know, I'm going to give credit to an opposing team. Good offensive move. She backed her girl down, got the spin, and got the bucket, and she's going to draw the foul.
That's right, and Madison was swatting. Just stay behind her, stay straight up, make a contested shot is way better than a foul and a three-point play. That's going to send Tolbert to the line for one.
So here they are again. Once we think we can get it open, but Tolbert missed it. And Madison gets the rebound. Madison Stovall with the board, gets it off to Katie Keister as we're getting close to the 2-minute mark here in the third. We're at Atkins tonight, Senior Girls Contest. Lady Red Devils, Lady Little Johns from Danville. Here's Keister with it up top. Katie looking, gets it Stovall. Stovall inside, puts it on the floor, kicks it out. Back up top, Lexi Gooden, three-pointer from the top is good. That is another Farm Credit three-point basket by the Lady Red Devils. And it is now 38-25.
Lexi said, let me get in on that action. I like shooting a three ball.
The inside-out game is working here tonight. Here's the pass to Tolbert. It was a nice pass. She couldn't hold on to it. Gooden comes away with the steal. Katie down court quickly. Stovall. Oh, she got Stovall on the block, and the layup was no good. And here comes Stanley. Free throw line jumper. No good. Gooden battles for the board and takes it away. Crawford has it as we near the 1-minute mark here in the third. Keister up top with it. Katie looking. She gets trying to get the screen from Gooden. Now Katie's going to play patient with it.
She's good enough to dribble out the quarter, Shane.
Oh, you are correct.
Because if Byram gets too close, she's going to pick her fourth foul up.
Yep. Katie down the lane. Floater is good. That was nice there as she just played games with Byram right there, and then she said, I'm gone. See ya.
I told you. They can't stop her.
40-25 as we're down to 20 seconds. Bottoms gets it into Stanley. Stanley is going to be fouled by Lexi Gooden.
And that's Lexi's second. Team sixth. So the next foul on the Lady Devils is going to put the Lady Littlejohns in a bonus for the rest of the game, Shane.
18 seconds left here in the third, and the Littlejohns will be inbound and underneath their bucket as they get Stanley. Stanley's going to pull the three from the wing, and it's no good, and that is Bottoms. No, that was Tolbert battling for it. She lost it, but Katie comes down, baseball pass to Crawford, and it goes off Crawford out of bounds, and it'll go to the Lady Littlejohns.
I guess Cole and Jordan don't work on throwing go routes at home. I guess he doesn't throw her any pass routes.
Here we go, 5 seconds left. Littlejohns, that's Stanley with it. Stanley looking and going to draw the foul. 2 seconds left.
That's a dumb foul. That's Lexi's third, team seventh. Now that's going to put the Lady Littlejohns in the bonus, 1-1 for the remainder of the game. Going to send Stanley to the line.
2.3 left here in the third. Lydia Stanley, first free throw is no good. And the ball's up. Taylor's trying to come away with it, and nobody's going to get a last shot, and that's going to bring it in to the third quarter. Atkins Lady Red Devils 40, Danville Lady Littlejohns 25. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
When we need the help of legal services, well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
All right, Red Devil fans, we're back here at Atkins. We get ready to start final quarter play of the Senior Girls Contest. And it's been the Atkins Lady Red Devils had the lead from the start, and they've not lost that lead. As it's up to 15 now as we get ready, as we are starting the fourth quarter, and it's Josie Taylor on the wing with it. Keister has it now. Katie Keister pulls up. Free throw line jump shot is good. She gets the friendly roll. And it's been that kind of night for Katie, as she's had a pretty good offensive night here tonight.
I'm not going to say nothing because I jinxed her sister.
Here's a steal as Josie Taylor knocked it away. Now we're going to have a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Littlejohns.
We should have had a travel there, Shane. Byram was laying on the ground. We didn't have possession of the ball, and she's just rolling around. That is the definition of traveling.
So here's the Littlejohns inbounds, and they get it to Tolbert. Tolbert's trying to penetrate. Crawford gets her hand in there, and they're going to call. Ooh, they went with Abby Grace on that one. I didn't see that one.
That's her fourth.
And on the board, it's the 35th team foul on the Red Devils.
Yep, team 8.
Okay. Here's a 1-and-1 by the Littlejohns, no good, and Crawford comes away with it, and they're battling for it. And Littlejohn steal it, and Lydia Stanley's shot, no good, but she's going to draw the foul.
And that foul is going to be on Josie Taylor, her second, team 9th. So the next foul, the Lady Littlejohns will be in a double bonus. Stanley to the line for 2.
First free throw is good. She gets the kind roll. She'll have one more, and here comes Madison Stovall checking into the ball game for Cunningham. Cunningham is now sitting on 4 fouls.
She's going to have to sit to at least the 4-minute mark.
Second free throw is good. Cuts it to 15. Lady Red Devils leading here in the final quarter of play. Keister walks it across the timeline. Katie gets it off to Josie Taylor. Hits Gooden on the cut. Gooden to Stovall. Stovall to Crawford. Three-pointer from the corner is no good. Gooden battles, goes up, draws the foul.
And that's going to be on Stanley.
Lexi Gooden doing the dirty work underneath there. She comes away with the offensive board and draws the foul.
That was a good pass by Jordan.
Gooden's first free throw is no good. Gooden will have her second on the Heirloom Legal free throws here. It is good. 43-27 now. Here comes Wright quickly down the floor. Wright kicks off to Patrico. Back up to Stanley. Stanley drives, gets it to Tolbert. Tolbert, deep three from the top. No good. Rebounded by Josie Taylor. Josie gets it off to Lexi Gooden. Back over to Katie Keister. Keister penetrates. Tried to dish off to Stovall. Going to let it go out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Lady Red Devils.
Madison better get ready because that ball may be coming at you in a quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Keister's going to inbounds underneath. Here's the lob inside. Stovall, and it was blocked by Stanley. Stanley going to race down, try to go coast to coast, and Crawford hustles down. We just got an intentional foul called.
It's going to be on Madison, her fourth. And that will be the 10th team foul, but that is going to send Stanley to the line for 2 shots and the ball.
Wow. I wasn't even watching Stovall. I was watching Crawford, and the first free throw by Stanley is good.
Yeah, Jordan Crawford is the fastest girl on the court. Shane, she can fly.
Well, she hustled down and made a good defensive play. Second free throw is good by Stanley, but I didn't see where the intentional foul came. But
I think Madison just kept on running, ran right through her. Running right into that red pad over there.
So 2 free throws good by Stanley, and it'll stay with the Little Johns. Coach McAnulty gets the explanation on what happened out there, and now he's going to go over to Madison and explain what the official told him.
Well, it's a good thing we're not in the old gym because Coach Harrelson told me his wife put that hole in the wall. That girl would have went through that hole.
Here's the inbounds, and Gooden gets her hands on it and knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Little Johns. Wright will inbounds underneath the goal. Gets it to Tolbert in the corner. Back to Wright. Wright looking. Now she gets it off to Jonah Byram. Byram over to Patrico. We're going to have an illegal screen called.
Yeah, she did it. That's Wright's first, Danville's 4th team foul. She tried to spin out of that screen. You can't do that.
So Katie walks it across the timeline. Kicks it to Cunningham. Back to Katie, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll go off. Katie, they called, and it'll go to the Lady Little Johns. Here comes Wright quickly down the floor to Stanley. Stanley tries to penetrate, and Gooden's going to get called for the reach.
Now we're getting touchy, Shane. We getting real touchy.
We are.
That's Lexi's 4th. That's going to send Stanley back to the line.
Lydia Stanley at the line for 2. First one's good. Lydia will have one more. Coach McAnulty's trying to have a discussion on, hey, we're getting a little touchy down here on the Atkins defensive end.
He's like, they done saddled up Keister, and you're not calling nothing.
12-point lead now for the Lady Red Devils. Here's Katie with it. Looking, gets it to Gooden. Gooden back to Katie Keister. Keister trying to penetrate. Kicks it to Josie Taylor in the corner. Now to Abby Grace. Abby Grace in the lane. Kicks it out to Crawford. Back to Gooden. Cunningham on the block. Cunningham. Crawford. Back to Gooden. Back to Katie Keister up top. Cunningham, free throw line extended. Trying to dribble. Penetrates. Kicks it back. Gooden, three-pointer from the top is no good. And we're going to have a foul called on Tolbert. Jaylene Tolbert called for the foul, and it'll stay with the Lady Red Devils. That's only the 15th foul.
Yeah, only.
Cunningham, Taylor, Gooden. Now back over to Corey Keister. Three-pointer deep from the ring. No good. Cunningham with the board, though. She keeps it alive now for the Red Devils. Back up top to Gooden. Back up to Katie Keister. And Katie said, let's reset this thing. Katie trying to penetrate all the way down. Left-hand layup. Good. And T, what did she just, what did she make that look like?
Oh, silky smooth. Diced them up like Swiss cheese.
There it is. And here's a foul on the Lady Red Devils, and Corey may have just picked up. No, they're going to call that one on Katie. Katie Keister picks up the foul.
And that's her second. Team 100th. Going to send right to the line for two.
First free throw is no good. She'll have one more here, 4:45 left. Red Devils lead by 14. Second free throw, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Gooden. Lexi pulls it down, gets it to Katie. Now they're trying to pick them up full court. Katie just blows by her man. Goes all the way down the lane, hands off to Taylor. Taylor's shot, no good. And she gets it back and draws the foul.
And that foul was on number 1.
So that foul will be on Patrico.
Her first, team 6th.
Lady Red Devils inbounds underneath the goal. Here it is inside, and it's stolen now by Wright as Corey Keister hustles all the way down, but Wright gets the layup. Addie Wright goes coast to coast, makes it 45-33. Katie Keister sets the offense. She's trying to break her man down, and boy, you know, Wright's like, oh, I'm tired of being on her.
She had a step on her.
Here's the shot by Keister, no good. Rebounded by Cunningham. Abby Grace with the offensive board, goes up, draws the foul on Lydia Stanley. Abby Grace will be going to the line for 2 Heirloom Legal free throws here with 4:01 left.
And that's Stanley's 4th, Shane. Team 7th, sending Abby to the line for 2.
First free throw is good. She gets the roll. Abby Grace will have one more. Cunningham, second free throw, good. 2 free throws, 2 Heirloom Legal free throws by the Lady Red Devils, and we are up to 14 now. 14-point lead here in the 4th. Tolbert, three-pointer at the top, no good. Gooden battling, and we're going to have a jump ball, but Gooden was going to make sure her man went to the ground on the jump ball.
Oh, yeah, she's getting angry. You can see it in her face.
Lexi will come out for a breather as Jordan Crawford checks in. Keister breaking her man down at the top. Goes to the wing now. Now she got it inside the lane. Kicks it to Cunningham. Cunningham kicks it out to Crawford. Back up top to Keister. Back inside, Cunningham. Shot no good, but she draws the foul.
And that's on Stanley, Shane. That's going to be 5.
Lydia Stanley will foul out here at the 3:25 mark for the Lady Little Johns. T, you got to know that Addie Wright just feels like she's on roller skates with Katie just dancing out there on top.
That's right, Shane. She's had a step on her every time, and she just keeps pulling it back. It's like that insurance commercial. Ooh, almost got it.
And Katie's running that little cha-cha step up there. She's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
That's right.
Cunningham's free throw is good. She'll get one more.
Better luck next time. Stanley fouled out Shane. She ended the game with 11 points.
And Cunningham's second free throw is no good. That was Heirloom Legal Services free throws by the Lady Red Devils, and it goes out of bounds off the Little Johns. It'll stay with the Lady Red Devils.
And that ball touched every part of the rim it could have touched.
It did. You are correct, sir.
Except for the net.
Here's the inbounds. Corey Keister, three from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Bottoms for the Little Johns, and she's off and running. Corey's trying to break it. She deflected it. Tolbert come away with it. Now we're going to have a foul.
I'm going to say that's going to be on Josie Taylor.
Josie Taylor picks up the foul now for the Lady Red Devils.
That's going to send Tolbert to the line for 2.
3:13 left in the game. Jaylene Tolbert at the line for the Little Johns. We invite you to stick around, fans, as we'll have a senior boys contest shortly following this one. First free throw is good. Atkins Red Devils looking for their first win. It's only the second game of the year, but they were defeated by Pottsville Tuesday night, so they're going to hope for a rebound here tonight against Danville. Second free throw is good, and it is 13-point lead. Keister beats right down the floor. Keister gets it inside. No look to Cunningham. Cunningham goes up, count the basket, and she will draw the foul.
And that's what you do. When you got a height advantage, you throw it to her and say, guard me if you can. And that foul was on Byram, her 4th, team 9th. That's going to send Abby to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Abby Grace's free throw, no good. That was a Heirloom Legal Service free throw for the Lady Red Devils, and we'll have a foul now, as both teams are now just swapping fouls here in the final 3 minutes. And that one's going to be on Josie Taylor.
And we got 4 girls with 4 fouls, Shane. It's going to send Tolbert back to the line for 2.
Jaylene Tolbert at the line. First free throw is good. And we're going to have a timeout, Lady Red Devils. So with that, we'll take a break. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
Tickets are $5 or 5 for $20.
And we're back here, folks. Tolbert, she knocks down her first free throw. I guess I couldn't get the jinx on her, Shane. I tried. She just went and knocked down 2. Let's hope the jinx hurts right here.
Jaylene Tolbert, second free throw is good. 13-point lead for the Lady Red Devils as we're now under 3 minutes left in this contest. And Patrico's going to foul Keister.
That's going to send Keister to the line for 2.
As the Little Johns are putting another victim out there against Katie.
Yeah, she's like the Undertaker. She undertakes ankles.
Yeah. So Katie Keister will be at the line. First free throw is good. Katie Keister with her first. That's a Heirloom Legal Service Lady Red Devil free throw. And she'll have one more. Second one, good, gets the roll. 15-point lead now for the Lady Red Devils. Here is Byram with it. Byram comes across to Patrico. Patrico looking for help. Crawford is on her. Gets it to Tolbert. Kicks it back to Patrico. Back to Tolbert. Tolbert penetrates in the lane. Running jumper is good. Jaylene Tolbert with the basket.
She's got the last 6 points for the Lady Littlejohns, Shane.
Here comes Keister quickly down the floor. Cunningham. Cunningham lost control, but it was able to get it back as Keister hit her on the block. Cunningham hits the basket.
I wonder if you call that an assist, because Abby kind of did the Harlem Globetrotters on her shoulders there before she put that one up.
15-point lead now. Here comes Byram with it. Byram just didn't know where the ball was after she lost the dribble.
And then she picked up her 5th foul, Shane.
So Jonah Byram will exit the ball game. Lady Littlejohn's come in with only 8 players tonight, so they've only got one more left.
And that's going to send Abby Grace to the line for 2.
Grace.
Abby was real quiet in the second and third quarter, Shane. She had no points. She had 3 in the first, and now she's come out in this fourth quarter getting hers.
Abby Grace Cunningham going to the line. 2 Heirloom Legal Services free throws for the Lady Red Devils, and she knocks down the first one. She'll have one more. 1:52 left. Second one, good. Red Devils getting a comfortable lead here in the final 2 minutes now as they're up by 17.
We knew it would come, Shane.
Here's Bottoms with it on the wing. Bottoms and Keister's stole it again. Little highway robbery there. And Keister's going to try to go coast-to-coast spin move. And she has it blocked there by Bottoms. And Patrico comes away with it. Gets it off to Wright. Wright down to Bottoms. Bottoms loses it to Cunningham, and Josie Taylor comes away with it. Now she hands it off to Keister. Katie. You know, Katie, when she dribbles down the floor, she's just like, where's my next victim?
Yes. She's got that look in her eye like.
Katie with the spin move at the top. Hits Cunningham at the block. Shot good. Too easy right there for the Lady Red Devils, and it is a 19-point lead.
Now that ain't even fair. She's just patting her assist stats.
We're under 1 minute left here in the contest. All Lady Red Devils here tonight. Tolbert running jumper, no good on the block, and Taylor comes away with it, hands it off to Cunningham. Back to Keister. Now Tolbert's going to say, let me have a little shot at Keister. And whoop. Oh, that's getting a little good right there. Keister got one move in. Tolbert come back and said, here, I'll swat it away.
It's like the bull over there. Ole.
Yeah. Now Patrico comes back as we're under 20 seconds left, and Keister's trying to dribble this thing out for the Red Devils' victory to move to 3-0 on the year. And we're down to 5 seconds left. And that is going to be the ball game. Your final score, Atkins Lady Red Devils 58, Danville Lady Littlejohns 39. Stay tuned, fans. We're going to take a short break, and we'll get you ready for Senior Boys Contest here on Red Devil Basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help eat chicken.
I hope he's not working. And that's what I really like about Sam Pittman. He's always genuine, and I really think he's very happy to be at the University of Arkansas.
Did I put a question mark in the teleprompter again? I forget you literally read that thing like exactly as it's written.
Oh, come on, Bill. You know you're just as off the cuff as Sam Pittman is.
At least y'all ain't got a wasp nest out here to deal with the size of Brad's head.
If people only knew what went on behind the scenes.
Oh, I know. For real, this is not Sports Center.
All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins as the senior girls contest comes to an end. Lady Red Devils move their record to 3-0 on the year with a 58-39 win over the Lady Little Johns. And, T, we saw a really good offensive performance here tonight. I know me and you both agreed at the break right there. Our Union Grove player of the game here tonight is the ninth grader, Katie Keister.
That's right. Katie ended the game with 19 points, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. That right there is amazing. And Shane, she has earned the nickname the Professor.
Yeah, it is. She does look like it out there, and the Little Johns didn't have any answer for her. They tried 2 or 3 on her, and she had the cha-cha going up top and putting them on roller skates, and there was no answer for Katie tonight as she was able to hit her shots and then dish off when they tried to stop her, and she just had a game tonight.
That's right, the Professor. She takes ankles. She dishes out notes. She might even do your laundry too if you take it to her.
Red Devil fans, all right, we're going to take a break here, and as the senior boys teams are out on the floor warming up, and we'll come back and get you ready for this one tonight. Red Devils, Little Johns coming to you soon on the Russellville Sports Network.
Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Russellville Sports Network's broadcast of Atkins Red Devil and Lady Red Devil basketball right here on the Russellville Sports Network. Tonight's game is being brought to you by Tyson Foods, as well as by Razor Polish, by Heirloom Legal Services, by Farm Credit of Western Arkansas, by Rose Drug of Russellville, by Arvest Bank, and by Union Grove Free Will Baptist Church. Now let's send it out to the floor.
Danville Little Johns. Starting lineup first for the Big Team Little Johns from Danville. 00, Alex Timmons. Number 20, Weston Blankenship. Number 22, Solomon Gilkey. Number 23, Ethan Ellis. Number 24, Lawson Wilkins. Head coach for the Little Johns is Dusty Rock. Now your starting lineups for your Atkins Red Devils. Number 2, senior Devin Roberts. Sophomore, number 3, Antoine Collins. Junior, number 10, Jacob Ripple. Junior, number 21, Ben Kemp. And junior, number 23, Andrew Tybeck. Head coach for the Red Devils, Grant Palmer, assisted by Bill Mazar. All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here at Atkins as we're ready to tip this thing off for senior boys action here. And starting lineups for your Atkins Red Devils: Devin Roberts, Antoine Collins, Jacob Ripple, Ben Kemp, and Andrew Tybeck. And for the Little Johns, it is Alex Tippin, Weston Blankenship, Solomon Gilkey, Ethan Ellis, Lawson Wilkins. And T, we ready for some boys action?
Lord, I just hope we don't have to tackle Lawson Wilkins, because if we do, we're in trouble.
We still hadn't tackled him out there Friday night. He's still running in me.
Lord, he's running circles like Johnny Manziel.
Here we go. It'll be Gilkey and Roberts will be jumping now for their respective teams, and Roberts controls the tip. That's Tybeck with it. Tybeck quickly down to Kemp, and it was knocked away, and here's Wilkins with it. Wilkins, as Ripple comes up top and makes the steal as Collins got his hand on it. So Ripple comes down with it, brings it down the floor, off to Devin Roberts. Roberts back to Ripple. Jacob Ripple will set it up top, gets it to Devin Roberts, the senior, over to Antoine Collins, over to Tybeck. Andrew Tybeck at the top with it. Now Devin Roberts. As the Little Johns have opened up into man-to-man.
That's right.
And here's Ripple with it. Kicks it back out to Tybeck. And Tybeck's running jumper hits the side of the board, and here comes the Little Johns off and running. And, boy, we should have had a double dribble right there, but it didn't get called. As Tippin lost it. Now they get it in their offense. That's Ellis with it. Off to Wilkins. Wilkins penetrates, running jumper, no good, and here's the rebound by Ben Kemp. Gets it off to Andrew Tybeck. Tieback's going to be double teamed in the corner, back up top to Jacob Riffle, and Riffle will set the offense. Devin Roberts, deep three from the wing. It's no good. Rebounded by Wilkins. Both teams having a hard time getting some offense going here in the first.
It's hard, Shane, when you just stand around the three-point line, do a lot of dribbling.
Here's Tippin with it. Tippin, here's the backdoor lob. Layup good. Nice play by the Little Johns as Tippin hit Blankenship on the backdoor lob, and we are 2-0 Little Johns. Riffle lob inside. Backdoor pass there by Collins. Oh, they're going to call it on the floor as that was a pretty play right there.
That was a good one. You give it a little dish and almost like the give and go, but it was the give and give.
As Roberts hit Collins, Collins hit the layup. They're going to call it on the floor. That's a foul on Wilkins. The Red Devils inbound, lob inside Roberts, and Little Johns have nobody that's going to go up with Devin Roberts.
No.
We're tied. Here's Alex Tippin. Tippin to Ellis on the wing. Here's Wilkins with it up top. Back over to Ellis. Ellis looking. Red Devils in a man-to-man. Here's Tippin with it. Now Wilkins, three-pointer at the top is no good. Gilkey board, layup good. Nobody got a body on Solomon Gilkey, and he had an easy putback, and it's 4-2 Little Johns.
That's right. We can't just stand there. Ball shot, find a body.
Here's Jacob Riffle, the lob to Collins, and Wilkins got a hand on it, but Collins was able to run it down. Collins trying to penetrate, drives, going to call the block on Wilkins, and that's 2 fouls on Lawson Wilkins.
That's right. That's his second, team second.
So checking into the game now for the Little Johns is Jackson Brents, as Wilkins will have to sit a while now. Inbounds to Roberts. Roberts kicks it out. Here's Jacob Riffle, three-pointer from the corner is no good. Follow-up by Tieback, no good. His second follow-up is good. Andrew Tieback with the bucket. We're tied here early going of the first quarter. There's Tippin trying to go baseline, cut off by Tieback. Now he gets it over to Ellis. Ellis with it on the wing. Ellis trying to penetrate. Red Devils defense doing a good job, and really good stand right there. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Little Johns. Red Devil defense showing a little life here as they're playing man-to-man here in the first. Here's Brents with it. Brents up top, penetrates. He loses it, and Jacob Riffle with the steal. He's looking down the floor, and he almost lost it, and he did lose it as lost it behind his back. Tippin comes away with it. Tippin quickly down the floor to Blankenship. Blankenship inside the lane. Floater, no good. And there's a fight for it, and we're going to have bodies on the ground, and we've got a foul called. And we're going down the Red Devil way, and that's going to be on
Gilkey.
Solomon Gilkey with his first.
His first, team third. And, Shane, I promise you we wasn't about to get on the floor because we ain't going to be physical. I can guarantee that.
Checking in for the game now for the Red Devils is senior Zach Berkemeyer's into the game. Jacob Riffle crosses the timeline now. Gets it to Devin Roberts, and we've got a travel call. I didn't see it, but the Mr. Official saw it.
He picked his foot up, Shane. He drugged that pivot foot trying to pass it.
So turnover by the Red Devils. Unforced errors. You do not like those. Here's the pass to the wing to Ellis. Gilkey up top. Now to Ellis. He gets it off to Blankenship. Blankenship, free throw line jumper, no good. Antoine Collins up with the board. Kicks it out to Devin Roberts. Roberts comes across the timeline. Gets it to Berkemeyer in the corner, back up to Tieback. Inside Collins. Collins drives, pump fake. Shot was blocked by Brents. Kicks out. Andrew Tieback, three-pointer at the top, no good. Collins comes away, tips it to Tieback, kicks out. Jacob Riffle drives. Left-handed layup, good. Nice move there by Jacob Riffle, and makes it 6-4 Red Devils. Jackson Brents gets it down inside. Shot no good, but Andrew Tyback's going to get called for the foul. That shot was by Alex Tippin, and he'll go to the line for 2.
There's only 2 people out there, Shane, that should be trying to block shots. That's Devin and Antoine. If you're not them, you don't need to be trying to block shots. Take a charge.
First free throw is good by Alex Tippin. 6-5 now. Red Devils lead by 1. Under 3 left here in the first. Senior boys action here at Atkins tonight. Second free throw is good. Tied at 6. Riffle gets it to Collins. Collins trying to drive, and we're going to have a foul on the Little Johns, and that foul is going to be on Ethan Ellis.
His first, team 4th.
Ben Kemp checks into the game as Jacob Riffle will go out. Here's Zach Berkemeyer with the inbounds to Devin Roberts. Off to Andrew Tyback, pump fake. And now Devin Roberts, three-pointer from the top, no good. Ben Kemp fighting for the ball. It goes off his hands quickly. These Little Johns down the floor. That's Blankenship. Drives, layup, no good. Followed by Gilkey is good. You got to get a body on Solomon Gilkey because he can go up.
That's right, and if we're just going to stand around, we'll give them easy baskets all night.
8-6 now, Little Johns. Tyback looking. Three-pointer from the wing is no good. And we're going to have a foul on Ben Kemp. As the Little Johns had Kemp blocked out there. And Kemp's going to get called for the reach around, and it'll be his first personal foul. Under 2 left here in the first.
We're not a very good shot selection right there, Shane. We bring the ball down the floor. We don't make any passes. We do a step-back 3, and gets being an easy foul, cheesy foul.
Here is Blankenship. He kicks it inside. Basket is good by Alex Tippin. Nice entry pass by Blankenship. Tippin with the easy bucket. Here's Tyback. Andrew up top with it. Gets it off to Collins. Antoine trying to penetrate. Now he backs it out. Gets it to Tyback. He drives down the lane. Layup is good. Nice penetration and drive there by Andrew Tyback. And it's 10-8, Little Johns. Here is Blankenship up top. Gilkey now with it. Devin Roberts on Gilkey. Gilkey tries to drive baseline. Shot no good, and we're going to get Devin Roberts with the body. Devin's first foul here with 58 seconds left in the first. And Solomon Gilkey will be at the line for 2 free throws. Gilkey's first free throw is good. Now checking into the game for the Little Johns will be Angel Alvarez. Angel Alvarez checks in for the Little Johns. Second by Gilkey's good. 4-point lead for the Little Johns. Under 1 left here in the first. Tyback gets it over. Berkemeyer was open down low, and Roberts loses it, but Berkemeyer comes away with it. Zach flips it back up top to Tyback. And now Tyback throws it away as he was trying to go to the wing with it. Gilkey quickly down the floor. Gilkey with an out-of-control dribble layup right there. That's all you can say about that.
He tried to flop on him.
Yeah. But Gilkey gets the roll, and it's a 6-point lead now. Tyback all the way to the hoop. Layup good as Tyback splitted 2 defenders and takes it to the hole. Andrew Tyback cuts it to 4 as we're under 15 seconds left. Here's the penetration. Shot no good by Blankenship. Red Devils quickly down the floor. Collins reverse layup no good. Ben Kemp follow up good. Red Devils cut it to 2, and that's going to bring it into the first quarter. It is Atkins 12, the Little Johns 14. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Cheek Plumbing, Electric, Heating, and Cooling
And
has
that's what
been in
I really
business
like
for
about
over
Sam Pittman.
50
He's
years.
always genuine,
Chuck Cheek
and
is a
I really
third-generation
think he's
owner
very
who
happy to be at the
specializes in
University of
new construction
Arkansas.
and service work. Located at 103 Northeast 8th Street in Atkins.
I forget you literally
Call
read that thing
479
like exactly as it's written.
641
Oh, come on, Bill.
7992.
You know you're
Again,
just
that's
as
Cheek
off the
Plumbing,
cuff as
479
Sam Pittman is.
641. Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
Back here at Atkins, second quarter getting ready to start. Senior boys contest. It is Danville 14. Your Atkins Red Devils 12. And T and I, basically a pretty good even first quarter there. Little John's tried to get a little lead right there, but Andrew Tyback with 4 points there at the end of the quarter.
Yeah.
And kept this and keeping this thing in reach right now.
The boys are playing a little harder than they played Tuesday night, Shane.
So it is Collins, Tyback, Kemp, Berkemeyer, and Roberts on the floor for the Red Devils. And here's a drive. Layup is no good by Alex Tippin. And Zach tried to save it, but he couldn't do the shuffle dance there on the out-of-bounds line, and it'll go over to the Little Johns.
Shuffle. He saw those two outside receivers. He's trying to throw touchdown.
Here's the inbounds, and that is a push-off on Alvarez right there. Angel Alvarez gets called for the push-off.
That's his first, team's fifth.
Here's Jacob Riffle bringing it down the floor. Alvarez on top with it, and Alvarez just picked up another one. So one more foul, and the Red Devils will be in the bonus. Here's the inbounds to Jacob Riffle. Inside to Devin Roberts. Down low to Collins. Kick out. Zach Berkemeyer in the corner. Back up top. Devin Roberts. Now gets it inside to Collins. Collins looking for room. Drives. And he lost the dribble. And here we go. Run out by Alvarez. And Riffle knocks it out of bounds. But they're going to call Riffle for the reach.
That's Riffle's first, team's fourth.
I have to agree with Riffle right there. That looked like a pretty good swat away. But anyway, you get called for the reach. Here's the steal by Collins. Collins, three-pointer, good. Farm credit, three-point basket by Antoine Collins. Red Devils take a 1-point lead.
And Antoine got away with a little push there,
He
Shane.
did. I saw it too. He got a little shove off there. Gilkey gets it off to Alvarez. Here's Blankenship running off balance. Jumper no good. Berkemeyer clears the board. Quickly down forward to Collins. Collins in the corner with it. Collins penetrates, drives, layup, good. Antoine Collins, 5 straight points, and the Red Devils are up by 3. It is a 9-0 run for the Red Devils right now. Here's down in the corner, Blankenship, and Riffle got called for another one. That's his second foul.
Second foul, 15th foul.
And it is bonus time now for the Little Johns.
Bonus.
I thought it.
5th team foul.
5th team foul. I'm
Just
sorry.
like
I
the
was looking
NBA.
at I was looking at Little Johns. Thank you for keeping me on my toes.
Come on, Shane.
I know.
I'm slacking tonight. I got to get you.
Gilkey in the corner with it. Kicks it up top, and that is Drake Kimball that's into the game now for the Little Johns. Wilkins has 2 personal fouls for the Little Johns. He's back in. Gilkey's runner no good. Zach Berkemeyer with the board for the Red Devils. Gets it off to Tybeck. Tybeck down the lane. And going to get called for the shuffle.
Something you learn at a young age. Don't pick your dribble up unless you're going to shoot it or pass it. Once I get in the lane, I'm not picking my dribble up to do the dipsy-do dance around the circle.
You are correct, sir. I'll have to do my Ed McMahon there. You are correct. And here we've got a foul on Jackson Brents. Jackson Brents for the Little John picks up the foul as they were running their offense. And we're going to have timeout Red Devils here. 30-second timeout. With that, we'll take a quick break. 17-14 Red Devils. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553 and walk-ins.
All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins Senior Boys Contest. 5:46 left here in the first half. Red Devils on a 9-0 run, lead this thing by 3. 17-14. Collins with it at the free throw line. Collins looking. Now he's trying to penetrate, and he loses it out of bounds. Lost the dribble, and then it led to a bad pass, and goes out of bounds over to the Little Johns. You know, T, I do like Collins. He goes into attack mode when he gets it and just loses control every once in a while.
He does go in there like a bull in a china closet.
We've seen some of those in the past years, haven't we? But
yes, we have.
Here's Alvarez with it. On the wing. Kicks it off to Wilkins. Wilkins looking. Gets it back up top to Kimball. Kimball. Collins on Kimball. Now here's Alvarez with it. Here's Brents up top. Berkemeyer comes out on him. In the corner to Kimball. Wilkins with it. Wilkins drives. Layup is no good. And him and Riffle for the Red Devils will battle, and it'll be a jump ball goes to the Red Devils.
Riffle kind of got a little testy there. It's one battle I wouldn't want to fight.
So Jacob Riffle will walk it across the timeline, trying to get a screen from Collins, and he will pull up. Three-pointer is no good. It goes out of bounds, and it'll go over to the Little Johns.
Shane, in what world is it okay for we got a guy that's getting in the post and attacking the basket. Run the offense through him. He's got to touch the ball before anybody else shoots the basketball.
Collins has had the hot hand here in the first half. Here's Wilkins with it on the wing. Lob pass inside. That's Brent. And we're going to have a foul. And that's on Jacob Riffle. So he'll be down for the rest of this first half because that's his third, if I'm correct.
Yes, third, team sixth.
So they'll inbounds. Little John's inbounds underneath the goal. Wilkins looking, and he had Blankenship for a minute, but it went wild. But Blankenship run it down. Blankenship kicks it out. Wilkins penetrates. Euro step. Jumper good. He hit every part of the rim on that one, but he got it to fall. 17-16.
Yes, he did, Shane. It was around the world.
Here's Andrew Tybeck with it. Tybeck up top. Free throw line, kicks it down to Roberts on the block. Roberts kicks it back up top. Now down to Collins. Collins. He gets cut off. Berkemeyer has it on the wing now. Gets it back to Andrew Tybeck. Andrew drives, kicks off to Collins, but it was stolen as Ellis stepped in front of Collins, and here comes the Little Johns off and running quickly down the floor. Baseball pass. Wilkins on the block. Shot blocked by Zach Berkemeyer.
Great defense by Berkemeyer. He doesn't go for the head fake, goes straight up, contest Wilkins, and he comes away with a great block.
Berkemeyer with the great defense. Red Devils have possession now, and here's a errant pass, but the Red Devils will run it down as Tybeck runs it down in the backcourt. Gets it off to Collins. And we're going to have a body check by Ethan Ellis on Antoine Collins.
And that's going to be his second. Team 8, that's going to send Antoine to the line for 1-1.
So Antoine Collins will be going to the line for Heirloom Legal Services. Free throws for the Red Devils. First free throw is good. And I said that kind of stunningly because he hit the very top of the backboard and got the kind roll. And here's the second one. Good. Hits them both. Antoine having a good offensive first half here for the Red Devils. Here's Blankenship quickly to Wilkins to Brent. And that's how you break the press, as they didn't put it on the floor. 3 passes, layup. 19-18 now. Red Devils lead by 1.
If you get passed on the press, you got to sprint back.
As we're under 3 left here in the first half. Here's the lob inside Roberts. Roberts spin move, trying to pump fake, goes up, shot no good. Brent comes away with it. We got a jump ball, and it'll go over to the Little Johns. Here's the inbounds. And that is Tippin with it. Tippin. Tippin looking for an entry pass. Doesn't have anything. Kicks it over to Ellis. Ellis trying to penetrate. And Collins got a hand on it, but it stays with Ellis. Here's Wilkins with it. Down the lane. Layup good. Nice penetration by Lawson Wilkins. Hits the layup. It is 20-19 now. Little Johns retake the lead. Tie back. Kicks it out top to Zach Berkemeyer. Down to Collins. Collins on the baseline. Now he pulls that back on the wing. Collins going to pull up. 3-pointer short. No good. And Wilkins is going to be fouled by Andrew Tybeck. So that's going to put the Little Johns into 1-1 with 1:56 left here in the first half.
That's Tybeck's second foul. 17th foul on the Red Devils. That's going to send Wilkins to the line for 1-1.
Lawson Wilkins, the Mr. Do-Everything athlete for the Danville Little Johns. He may be still scoring touchdowns right now, too.
Boy.
Wilkins' first free throw is good. Wilkins will have one more free throw. Good. And it is now a 3-point lead for the Little Johns here with 1:56 left in the half. Here's Riffle. Gets it to Collins. Collins looking back up top. Jacob touch pass. Devin Roberts. 3-pointer from the top is good. Farm credit. 3-point basket, Devin Roberts. When we're tied at 22. Wilkins quickly on the block, and Tybeck thought he had a clean block, but the referee said, no, you got him with the body. And Wilkins will go to the line for 2.
He got him with the body, Shane. But what I don't like about it, he fouled him, okay? Quit showing the referees up and showing emotion and throwing your hands up and making faces and running back. Just clap your hands and go back to the end of the huddle.
Wilkins got the first one to roll. And second one no good as it was short. And Jacob Riffle off and running with it for the Red Devils. He goes down the lane, and here's the lob off the board. Devin Roberts sticks it in. Red Devils go up by 1. Quickly down the floor is Gilkey for the Little Johns. Gilkey over to Wilkins as we are getting close to the 1-minute mark here left in the first half. Gilkey up top with it. Over to Wilkins. Gets it inside to Tippin, and we're going to have – we get a 3-second call?
We did. He pitched the 10.
We actually got a 3-second call.
I guess he thought duck season started tomorrow because he was camping out.
Here's Jacob Riffle. Gets it to Devin Roberts. Roberts spin move, goes up. Gilkey with the block. Roberts regains it, goes back up. Bucket, good, count it. He'll go to the line for 1.
And that foul was on 23. Ellis.
Ethan Ellis.
His third, team 9th. That's going to send Devin to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Devin Roberts be going to the line for a Heirloom Legal Service free throw line. His free throw is good. Gets the kind roll. Red Devils go up by 4 with 45 seconds left. Quickly down the floor are the Little Johns, and we're going to have a reach in. And if I'm correct, that's his 4th foul.
Yes.
He has got 4 fouls here in the first half. Jacob Riffle. And Angel Alvarez comes in for the Little Johns, and we've got Mike Gibbons checking in now for the Red Devils.
Birthday boy. I think his birthday was yesterday.
So happy birthday, Michael Gibbons. You're in the ball game. Free throw is no good. Rebounded by Kemp as we're under 40 seconds. Red Devils lead by 4. And they're trying to jump tie back at the midcourt. He breaks it, gets it down to Michael Gibbons. Goes out of bounds. It'll go over to the Little Johns. 27 seconds left. Wilkins inbounds it to Tippin. Tippin up top with it. Now we're under 20 seconds. Wilkins has it up top. Wilkins, and Collins got a hand on it. Bodies everywhere. And I tell you one thing, Michael Gibbons is not afraid to go to the floor.
He ain't afraid to be physical. That's one thing I can say.
And we've got a technical foul on Devin Roberts. So we are sorting. I don't know what, we've got a discussion going on. Now we've got a timeout, Red Devils. With that, we'll take a break. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2.
All right, Red Devil fans back here at Atkins. 9 seconds left in the first half. Red Devils lead by 4, 27-23. We've had technical fouls called. One technical foul here called on Devin Roberts for the Red Devils. And so we'll have free throws by the Little Johns. It'll be Weston Blankenship going to the line. And referees are doing their best right now to keep everything under control here. And free throw is good. And he'll have one more. Second free throw is good. 27-25 now, 2-point lead for the Red Devils. And it will be Little John's ball.
And Shane, you just go ahead, excuse me.
Here is Blankenship with it. 5 seconds left. Over to Alvarez. Alvarez looking, 1 second. And the shot is not going to count. So that's going to bring it into the first half. It is your Atkins Red Devils 27, Danville Little Johns 25. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
Senior boys contest. It is Atkins 27, Danville 25, and we had a first half with just a little bit of everything. Bodies diving, three-point shots, little chippiness, technical foul. I mean, you asked for it. We had it. We even had our first camp out call in the lane, 3 seconds in the lane. So we covered everything in the first half.
That's right, Shane. Here's the deal where I have a problem with us getting a technical foul with 9 seconds left. We have amazing hustle by Mike Givens over there. We get possession of the ball. We're going to take the last shot up 4, possibly up 6, maybe 7, depending on if we make the 2 or the 3.
Right.
Or we go to halftime with a 4-point lead. But instead, we get a technical foul, give them 2 free throws and the ball back. They go make 2, and we go in with a 2-point lead at halftime.
Yeah, as you just want to see your team just try to keep their emotions in check. I understand that you get riled up, but you just hope to keep emotions in check right there, because it can turn a game just like that, like you said.
I mean,
and yeah. Leading scorers in the first half for the Red Devils.
Devin Roberts, 10 points. And for the Little Johns, it's Gilkey with 8.
Once again, we'll recap the senior girls contest we saw before this one. It was a 58-39 win for the Atkins Lady Red Devils, moved their record to 3-0, and what a performance we saw out of the men's, and we're lucky to have her for another this year and another 3 years after that.
That's right, Shane. The game, to most ninth graders, the game is really fast to them playing at the senior high level, but the game is very slow to her. She is very knowledgeable about the game. She thinks 2 passes ahead.
Right.
And to have a great point guard, that's what you got to have. You got to have somebody that's thinking 2 passes ahead, not the outlet pass, but the backdoor pass for an easy basket.
And T, the one thing about the talking about the Atkins senior girls there in that victory is we don't start a senior. No, I mean this bunch is young.
I think we only got 2 on the whole team.
Right, but this bunch is young, and boy, the future's bright for Coach McAnulty here in his first year at Atkins, and he's off to a 3-0 start. And his next action will be after the Thanksgiving break. We will be coming to you from Ozark on a Monday night after we come back from the Thanksgiving break.
November 29th, home of the Hillbillies.
It'll be a first time that I've ever called a game at Ozark, but it's gonna be the first time Atkins has been there. It's been a long time.
I've never been there.
I did go play there my sophomore year.
I take that back. We had a walkthrough there a couple years ago in football, but as far as playing there, never played there, never broadcasted there. I guess I'll have to leave my purple at home, go Bears. But I figure that'll be frowned upon.
Well, final seconds wind down here, and we're ready for basketball here at Atkins. Third quarter getting ready to start, and it will be the Red Devils basketball leading by 2, 27-25. We just appreciate everybody joining us here on the Russellville Sports Network as we're able to bring you Red Devil sports, and it is basketball season. So we'll be covering Red Devil basketball for the next few months here.
It's basketball season. It's turkey season,
everything.
as in Thanksgiving turkey next
okay.
week.
All right.
Duck season here in a couple days. Deer season. Matter of fact, got some deer chili in the fridge if you want some.
Here we go. Third quarter action. Inbounds to Andrew Tybeck. And he is cut off by Gilkey. Now he dribbles over. Gives it over to Kemp. Ben Kemp now to Devin Roberts. Devin trying to penetrate. Cut off. Gives it back to Tybeck. Tybeck inside. His lob was too short. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Red Devils. So Zach Berkemeyer will inbounds on the side. He flips it to Tybeck. Now back over to Devin Roberts. Roberts trying to penetrate. He's cut off. Berkemeyer corner. Now back up top to Tybeck. Now Ben Kemp has it. Berkemeyer has it up top. Red Devils being really patient. Now, as soon as I say that, there's a steal. I jinxed it. Here's Blankenship. Nice pass. Wilkins blocked by Tyback. Tyback with a good block, but we're going to have a foul called on Alex Tippin.
And that's going to be his team first of the half. Not sure what happened there. There was a lot of things going on right there.
It was. And give credit, though, Andrew Tyback with a nice block there. And Red Devils have possession. He comes across the timeline. On to the wing, looking inside. Nothing inside. Now he gets it to Berkemeyer in the corner. Collins has it up top. Collins trying to penetrate. He's cut off. Collins, lob pass into Roberts, and Wilkins steals it. Lawson Wilkins with the steal. Gets it off to Alex Tippin. Wilkins looking. Now Blankenship has it. Blankenship. Here's the lob inside. Gets a Tippin reverse layup. Good. Nice move by Alex Tippin as he does the left-handed reverse layup. Ties this thing up at 27. Tyback quickly down the floor. Sets up the offense. Lob inside, and Wilkins steals it. Red Devils having trouble with their entry passes here tonight as Little Johns have been able to knock away 3 or 4 and come away with steals. And here is Blankenship with them. Blankenship inside Tippin. Tippin, and 3 seconds in the lane. So as soon as we talk about not seeing it Tuesday night, we've opened up the KOA campground here tonight. So we're going to have 30-second timeout called by the Red Devils. With that, we'll take a quick break. We're tied at 27. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Electric Heating and Cooling has been in business for over 50 years. Chuck Cheek is a third-generation owner who specializes in new construction and service work. Located at 103 Northeast 8th Street in Atkins, call 479-641-7992. Again, that's Cheek Plumbing, 479-641-7992. Cheek Plumbing is a proud supporter of the Atkins Red Devils right here on the Russellville Sports Network.
All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins. 5:52 left here in the third. We're tied at 27. And Red Devils have possession as Berkemeyer flips it to Tyback, and Tyback will bring it across the timeline. He'll be picked up by Blankenship. Now they're going to try to jump him, and we're going to get Blankenship with the foul as they tried to run a trap right at the half-court line, and Blankenship was called with the body, and that's his first.
Team second, Shane.
So Coach Wright is trying to mix things up here in the third for the Little Johns. Devin Roberts with it. Roberts penetrates, gets in the lane. 2 good spin moves. Layup no good, but he's going to draw the foul.
And that foul's on number 23.
That
Ellis.
is Ethan Ellis.
His fourth, Shane.
So there's our first, well, besides Riffle for the Red Devils. He's got 4. Devin Roberts at the line for 2 Heirloom Legal Service free throws, and he misses his first one. He'll have 1 more. Second free throw, no good, as Roberts comes up empty. Quickly down the floor is Blankenship. Blankenship inside Wilkins, Pass to Brent, shot no good. Brent goes back up. Shot no good. Ben Kemp is battling, and Kemp's going to get called for the walk. But, hey, I'm going to give him an A for effort. Ben was battling in there and just went to the ground.
Yes, he was. He come down with the board, just lost his footing.
Here's the inbounds. And Berkemeyer gets his hands on it, pins it, and they call the jump ball. Good D by Berkemeyer. As he didn't foul him, he just tied him up. So inbounds. Goes to and it's up, and Collins gets his hands on it and knocks it away. Collins showing that little secondary in the football right there.
Whoa. Don't go that far with it. Not sure how many pass deflections we had, Shane.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to give Pawpaw some shout out there.
I coach defensive backs.
I know.
That's bad.
Here's the drive, and Brents is going to draw the foul. Jackson Brents draws the foul, and that's going to be on Zach Berkemeyer, the senior for the Red Devils. And Brents will go to the line for 2. First free throw is good. As we said, Red Devil fans, our next action will be the 29th in Ozark on a Monday night. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Devin Roberts. Here's Tyback. Tyback penetrates down the lane. Floater, good. Nobody stopped him, and Tyback was able to get all the way to the rim. Red Devils go up back by 1. Here's Blankenship with it. Kicks it to Brents. Brents on the baseline. Kicks it back to Gilkey. Over to Blankenship. Blankenship down the lane. Runner, no good. Rebounded by Zach Berkemeyer. Off to Tyback. Tyback's going to go coast to coast. Layup, good. Nobody stopped him, and they're going to count it.
Goaltending.
Goaltending. Well, he got the layup to fall, but goaltending just in case it didn't.
It's just goaltending.
So, the bucket was good anyways, but had the goaltending call just in case. And Red Devils were up by 3. Here's Blankenship with it. Weston up top. Gives it to Lawson Wilkins. Back to Blankenship. Blankenship kicks it over to Tippin. Now here's Brents with it. Brents, top of the key. Spin move. Goes down the lane. And they're going to call the foul on Zach Berkemeyer.
That's going to be Zach's second, team's second.
So Red Devils leading by 3, and Little Johns will inbounds underneath the goal. That's Blankenship trying to get it in. Gets it into Brents. Brents goes up, and he draws the foul on Zach. So Zach picks up 2 quick ones here.
3 quick ones, Shane.
3, that's right. So that'll put Jackson Brents at the line. And, one thing, since Zach's checked in the game, done a great job on the defensive boards.
He's like the enforcer.
First free throw is no good by Brents. He'll have 1 more. It is good. Cuts the Red Devil lead to 2 at the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Quickly down the floors, Devin Roberts. Roberts lost it on the spin move. Here goes Tippin. And Roberts hustles back down, and Roberts knocked it away. Collins come away with it, but Collins went to the ground. And it goes out of bounds off Collins, so it's going to stay with the Little Johns.
Well, he was laying out of bounds.
Yeah, he was. So they're wiping up some water. Not water, sweat. Moisture.
Precipitation.
Oh.
Perspiration.
Okay, you got your big word in tonight. Here's the inbounds, and there's the backdoor cut, and the layup is good by Alex Tippin. And we're tied at 31 again, as neither team can get a lead on the other one. So we may go down to the wire in this one. Collins up top with it. Collins trying to penetrate. Collins down the lane. Layup is no good. No foul called, and here comes the Little Johns on the run out. And Tyback comes away with it. And we're going to have a foul on Alex Tippin for the Little Johns.
That's going to be his second, team 4th.
So Red Devils will inbounds, and that's Andrew Tyback with it up top. Tied at 31, gets it in. Zach Berkemeyer down to Roberts. Roberts lost it, but we're going to get a foul called. And that is Blankenship on the foul.
His second, team fifth.
Here's the inbounds. Devin Roberts, top of the key. Tie back penetrates. Layup is no good. Gilkey with the board. As Collins tried to go for the steal, but he gets it to Tippin. Tippin. And Tippin's going to be fouled by Ben Kemp.
That's going to be Ben's second. Team fourth.
Jacob Riffle has now checked in, and he's got 4, so it's going to be up to him how long he wants to stay in.
He likes to reach a lot.
Yeah. And here's the steal by Riffle. And he's trying to penetrate. And we're going to get a carry. Turnover by the Red Devils as Jacob Riffle lost it. And it will go over to the Little Johns. And we're still tied at 31, under 3 left. There's Blankenship off to Tippin. Now Gilkey has it at the free throw line. He penetrates, he drives, and we're going to have a foul. As that foul's on Devin Roberts, and Gilkey will go to the line for 2.
That's Devin's third, team fifth. Oh, they called it on the floor, Shane.
Wow. So it's going to go inbounds. Blankenship looking, lobs it in. Collins goes up for it. Collins comes away with a steal. Collins coast to coast, dunk! Antoine Collins with the flush. And we just got a technical foul called on the Red Devil bench.
Because we don't know how to act, Shane. You can't run on the floor. You got to act like you've seen a dunk before. They do it every day in practice, and they do it in the pregame when the girls are warming up. That's nothing. I mean, you've seen it before.
Here's the free throw by Blankenship. First one's good. Second one is good. So it'll go over to the Little Johns. They will inbounds. As it is tied at 33. Wilkins inbounds. Gets it to Tippin. Tippin down the lane. Kicks it out to Blankenship. Blankenship back up top. Wilkins three-pointer at the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Ben Kemp. Gets it off to Jacob Riffle. Riffle to Devin Roberts. Roberts penetrates all the way to the hoop. Bucket, no good, but he draws the foul.
Good little in and out there by Devin.
That foul is on Jackson Brents for the Little Johns.
That's his second. Team 6 going to send Devin to the line for 2.
2 Heirloom Legal Service free throws for the Red Devils. First one's good. Red Devils up by 1, and Roberts will have one more. Second one is good. Gets the roll. 2-point lead for the Red Devils, 35-33. Here's Tippin across the timeline. Now he gets it off to Blankenship. Blankenship penetrates. Layup, no good. But he gets the board on the tip out, and it's going to go to the Red Devils as he tried to hit Brents underneath. And it goes off Brents' hands. Here comes Jacob Riffle across the timeline, and he's going to get a hand check there by Alex Tippin.
And that's Tippin's third. Should be the 7th team foul, Shane. Should be going to the line for 1-and-1.
So Jacob Riffle will go to the line for the bonus. First free throw is good. Riffle with the Heirloom Legal Service free throws here as he gets the first one, and he'll have one more. Red Devils lead by 3. And he adds another one to it and makes it 37-33. Here he is. Wilkins inside, tipping. Hook shot good, count it. And he'll go to the line.
And that foul is going to be on Ben Kemp, his third. Team 6th. It's going to send Tipton to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Free throw is good. 37-36 now. Red Devils lead by 1 as we near the 1 minute mark here in the third. Here's Berkemeyer on the wing with it. Collins, free throw line. Collins penetrates, kicks it in the corner, and they're going to call Collins with the walk. Angel Alvarez checks into the game now for the Little Johns. As we're under 1 minute now, 55 seconds left here in the third. Alvarez kicks it in the corner to Wilkins. Wilkins back up top to Gilkey. Red Devils in the man-to-man. Wilkins to the wing. Gilkey with it back up top to Wilkins. Down to 35 seconds left. Wilkins spin move, shot good. Not spin move there by Lawson Wilkins. Gets the bucket. And they're up 1. 25 seconds left here in the third. And Riffle loses it. Alvarez has it knocked away, and Collins will get called for the foul as he reached in and tried to knock it away. 16 seconds left, and Little John's going to the line with a 1-and-1. Angel Alvarez at the line. First free throw is no good. Rebounded by Ben Kemp. Red Devils coming across the timeline, 10 seconds left. Over to Devin Roberts. Roberts gets it inside to Collins. Collins loses his footing, but it keeps it. Roberts three-pointer from the wing, no good. And that's going to bring it in to the third quarter. Danville 38. Your Red Devils 37. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today. There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins as we get ready to start the final quarter of play here in the Senior Boys Contest. And it's been a back-and-forth affair as both teams have traded leads. We've had ties, and now Danville will go into the final quarter of play with a 1-point lead, 38-37 over the Red Devils. And both teams are in the bonus, so this one's going to come down to who can make the free throws.
That's right, Shane. It may get just a tad bit chippy, too.
No. Here's Jacob Riffle with it. He gets it off to Collins. Collins trying to penetrate, gets it to Devin Roberts. Roberts all the way to the hoop. Layup good. Devin, nice move, takes it to the rack. hits the layup. Gilkey in the corner with it. Gilkey wide open three-pointer, no good. And Ben Kemp grabs the rebound, gets it off to Jacob Riffle. Jacob comes across the timeline. Kicks it over to Devin Roberts. Collins. And we're going to get an illegal screen, and that's going to be called on Berkemeyer.
And that's Berkemeyer's fourth, Shane. Team 8th.
So we are in, it should be 1-1.
Off player control.
That's
foul.
right, player control. Thank you. That's why you're here.
I know.
I know. There you go. Angel Alvarez up top with it. Kicks it over to Tippin. Tippin in the corner to Lawson Wilkins. Gilkey inside. Dishes off to Brents, but Collins got his hands on it and calls the turnover. It goes over to the Red Devils. So here comes Riffle across the timeline. He penetrates, dishes to Kemp. Going to get the block called on Brents.
That's going to be Brent's third, team 8th.
And that's going to put Jacob Riffle at the line
1-1.
for the 1-1 here. And Riffle hits the first Heirloom Legal Service free throws here. He'll get one more. Red Devils lead by 2. Second one is no good. Comes off the side. Jackson Brents with the rebound. Devin Roberts with the steal. Roberts all the way in. Layup is no good, but he draws the foul.
And that's going to be on Gilkey, Shane, his second. Team 9th, so the next foul on the Little Johns put the Devils in a double bonus, and that's going to send Devin to the line for 2.
Devin Roberts going to the line for his 2 Heirloom Legal Service free throws here. First free throw is good. Andrew Tybeck checks in for the Red Devils. Roberts' second is good, gets the roll. Red Devils lead by 4. Here's Tippin quickly down the floor with it in the corner to Gilkey. Gilkey back up to Tippin, over to Alvarez. Back to Tippin. Tippin penetrates. Floater, no good. Gets his board. Rebound, no good. Now Berkemeyer clears it out for the Red Devils.
If I'm Berkemeyer on the defense end, I'm not coming to guard Gilkey in the corner. I'm going to make him make a shot.
Right. Tybeck's getting himself in trouble. And the Red Devils were able to get a timeout there. So with that, we'll take a break. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network. We're back here at Atkins. 6:08 left in the contest. Red Devils leading 42-38 over the Danville Little Johns. As it's been a game, like we said, back and forth, plenty of ties. Going to come down to the free throw line here as both teams have tallied up the foul numbers here in the second half. Once again, our next action will be Monday, November 29th after Thanksgiving break. We'll be traveling to Franklin County to the Ozark Hillbillies.
Yeah, Shane, you said something about going to get some barbecue.
Oh, I know where we're going. We're going to Rivertown. We're there.
You buying?
I may.
I'll drive if you buy.
Hey, I've got friends and family in Franklin. My sister-in-law's from Franklin County.
Oh, Amy.
Hey, our produce guys over here is a Franklin County.
Oh.
Here's Devin Roberts with it. He's going to pull up. 3, good. Farm Credit, 3-point basket. Senior Devin Roberts. Here's Solomon Gilkey in the corner with it. They get it inside Tippin. Tippin, jumper in the lane, no good. Berkemeyer having a great game on the defensive boards as he's been able to control it. Tieback all the way down, kicks it out. Berkemeyer inside to Kemp. Oh, nice entry pass. Kemp couldn't hold on to it. And it goes over to the Little Johns.
He wasn't expecting that pass. Ben wasn't. You could tell on the look. He's like,
right.
Oh, my gosh.
So here's Gilkey with it on the wing. Blankenship up top. Wilkins. Here's a 3 from Blankenship. No good. Collins fights for the board, but Gilkey comes away with it. Red Devils lead by 7 nearing the 5-minute mark. And there's a little Ellis over to Blankenship and jump stop. The good old Lee Mayberry jump stop there. Yeah, I pulled that one out.
You're showing your age.
I did. Devin Roberts up top with it. Roberts trying to look for a penetration lane, but he kicks it off to Berkemeyer. Back up to Collins. Collins being double teamed up top. Gets it to Tieback. Somebody's open because there's double teams happening up top. And Tieback. And pulls it back out. Collins over to Berkemeyer. I really don't know if that was a pass, but I'll give it to him. And Kemp's going to get called for the block.
It's going to be Ben's 4th. Team 9th. And he hit him with the old moving screen. Kind of like the old California roll and stop there at the stop sign. He just rolled right on up to him.
Here's the inbounds now. This is Blankenship with it. Blankenship coming across the timeline. Kicks it in the corner now to Tippin. Inside Gilkey, layup good. Nice entry pass from Tippin to Gilkey. Gilkey with the easy bucket cuts this thing to 5. Devin Roberts down the floor. We're under 4 left here in the contest. Roberts penetrates, and they're going to call a block on Ethan Ellis.
And that's 5 on Ellis, Shane.
So Ellis will exit the contest, and that'll bring in Jackson Brents.
And that's the 10th team foul, so that's going to send Devin to the line for 2.
Roberts will be going to the line. He will have 2 Heirloom Legal Service free throws right here at the 3:44 mark. First free throw by the senior, in and out, no good. He'll have 1 more. And we've talked about it. We've preached it plenty of times here in the second half. This is going to come down to free throws here.
That's right.
Second free throw is good. Gets 1 out of 2. 46-40 now. Blankenship crosses the timeline with it. Now he's over at the top of the key. And Coach Wright wants a timeout for the Little Johns. So with that, we'll take a break. Red Devils lead by 6. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
You fix to tear some chili up.
Oh, my.
All right, Red Devil fans. Back here at Atkins, 3:35 left. Little John's ball. They trail by 6 to your Atkins Red Devils. And this is Blankenship on the wing with it. Blankenship's going to pull it back out and reset the offense. Red Devils are staying in a 2-3 zone right now. Kicks it over to Tippett. Tippett penetrates quickly. Layup, no good. And Gilkey comes away with it. 2 or 3 people had their hands on it, but Gilkey pulls it down. Gilkey in the corner with it. Back up top to Tippin. Tippin. Oh, they tried the quick entry pass. Berkemeyer comes away with it as it did a little ping pong action off a couple of heads. And Berkemeyer got it to Tyback. Tyback, he's being double teamed up top as they're doing the jump on him. And Collins goes off him out of bounds. 2:46 left, and a turnover goes. Ball goes over to the Little Johns.
That's why you can't turn your back to the defense, Shane, because you can't see where the trap's coming from, so you just kind of turn around and get rid of it quick.
And their trap is like really quick. They come up quick. Here's a layup by Wilkins, and no foul as bodies went down. Devin Roberts comes down. Layup is no good, and Tippett comes away with it quickly down the floor. Is Wilkins. Wilkins trying to penetrate. His runner is no good, and he'll get the block call and go to the line for 2.
Boy, Antoine was leaning like the Tower of Pisa right there before Wilkins got to him. That's going to be Antoine's second foul. Team 10th, so both teams in the double bonus going to send Wilkins to the line for 2.
Lawson Wilkins, senior, for the Little Johns. First free throw's good. So it's 46-41 now. 2:22 left. Wilkins will have one more.
No, Shane, he's a pretty good athlete.
Yes. Roberts with the rebound on the miss. Yes, Lawson Wilkins is Mr.
Mr. Danville.
Yeah, I can do anything in Danville. Tyback. Tyback penetrates, kicks it. Ben Kemp, layup good. Nice penetration by Andrew Tyback, and he dishes off to Ben Kemp for the layup. Red Devils lead by 7. Here's Tippin in the lane. Roberts contested it, but Tippin gets it over him and cuts it back to 5. And now they're full court press, man-to-man, and they're trying to get them in the trap areas, but Tyback breaks it all the way. Layup good. As we're under 2 minutes left, and Red Devils lead by 7. Here's Blankenship, jump stop, scoop shot, layup, no good, but we're going to have a foul called on Devin Roberts. Yes, Devin Roberts with the foul.
That's his 4th.
So that's going to put Weston Blankenship at the line. First free throw is no good. He'll have one more. Second free throw is good. Cuts the lead to 6 now as the Red Devils lead by 6, 50-44. Minute and a half left in the contest, and they're trying to jump Tyback. He splits them, and he's going to penetrate, kicks it out to Collins. Collins kicks it back up to Tyback. Tyback, and he's being jumped, and he throws it away, and Blankenship comes away with it, tipping all the way down. Tippett's layup got partially blocked by Roberts. Roberts has a wingspan from here to Marlton, and he got his hand on it. And goes out of bounds as Tyback tried to split 2 defenders, and it goes over to the Little Johns. 1:02 left in the contest, and it is a 6-point lead for the Red Devils. Here's Blankenship. 3-pointer from the wing, and it's good. And it is now a 3-point lead for the Red Devils as Blankenship hits the 3. And we got timeout, Little Johns. 55 seconds left. With that, we'll take a quick break. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins, 55 seconds left. It is a 3-point lead for the Red Devils, and here's the full court press by the Little Johns. And they have got a tie back in trouble, and he loses it. Brents comes away with it to Tippin, and layup by Tippin is no good, and the putback was no good, and here comes Tieback out with it. Tieback. And now Coach Palmer wants a timeout for the Red Devils as it got a little hectic right there. So we're going to keep it right here with 36 seconds left. 50-47. Red Devils lead by 3. And you take, two things you got to do down the stretch here. Take care of the basketball. I know it sounds simple, and you got to hit free throws. That's the two key things here. And if you're being double teamed, you're being jumped, you know there's a wide open teammate somewhere. You got to keep your head up. You got to keep looking.
That's right. Don't turn your back to the defense, because when you turn your back to the defense, you can't see where the help's coming from.
Right.
Therefore, you're just going to turn and throw it, and that leads to turnovers. Quit the fancy dribbling, the between the legs, behind the back, and all that, because that's leading to turnovers. Just be fundamental with the basketball for 36 seconds. Make your free throws when you get fouled, and you'll come out with a victory.
And get that first W this year, which would be a big W for them after just having everybody out together now for 3 or 4 practices now. And to get a W, it'd be big for them. And just got to take care of the ball here, though. Final 36 seconds here as Collins is going to inbounds for the Red Devils. Gets it to Roberts. And Roberts is going to be fouled immediately. And that foul is going to be on Jackson Brents.
That's going to send Devin back to the line for 2.
Senior Devin Roberts at the line for 2 Heirloom Legal Service free throws here. First one is good. Gets the roll. Kind of scared me there when it left. It looked a little flat, but he got to the roll over the rim.
He's 6'5". They all look flat.
His second free throw is good. Red Devils push that lead up to 5 now. Play good D, don't foul. And Tippin's shot was no good, but he got his board kicked out. Blankenship, 3, no good. Here's the stick back by Tippin. Roberts is contesting them in there and finally comes away with the rebound. And he gets it out to Tieback. Tieback will be fouled, and he'll be going to the line with 15 seconds left.
And that foul's going to be on Gilkey.
Solomon Gilkey at the line. The foul.
Yep.
It'll be Andrew Tieback, the junior, at the line. Tieback hits the first of his 2 Heirloom Legal Service free throws, and he'll get one more. Red Devil lead by 6. 15 seconds left. Tieback's second one is no good. Rebounded by Tippin. Alex Tippin off and running. Blankenship has it now. Blankenship trying to get down on the block. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Antoine Collins. Collins quickly on the run out. Collins kicks it out. Devin Roberts. And that's going to be the ball game. Your final score, Red Devils 53. The Danville Little Johns 47. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back and wrap this up and give you our player of the game. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
I hope he's not working.
And that's what I really like about Sam Pittman. He's always genuine, and I really think he's very happy to be at the University of Arkansas.
Did I put a question mark in the teleprompter again? I forget you literally read that thing like exactly as it's written.
Oh, come on, Bill. You know you're just as off the cuff as Sam Pittman is.
At least y'all ain't got a wasp nest out here to deal with the size of Brad's head.
If people only knew what went on behind the scenes.
Oh, I know. For real, this is not Sports Center.
All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins as we wrapped up the Senior Boys contest here tonight. Red Devils get win number 1 on the year, move the record to 1-1 with a 53-47 win over the Danville Little Johns. And me and my broadcast partner, T, have decided that our player of the game, the Union Grove player of the game for the Red Devils, is going to be the senior, Devin Roberts, 22 points.
That's right. Devin stepped up big right there in the second half. He 10 points in the first half, 12 in the second.
Devin Roberts showing the senior leadership and helping his Red Devils with a victory here tonight. Red Devils, like we said, even the record at 1-1. And recap real quick, senior girls move to 3-0 on the year with a win earlier tonight, 58-39, Union Grove player of the game in the senior girls contest. The ninth grader, the professor, Katie Keister, with 19 points tonight. And so we will be on break now. We're going to enjoy Thanksgiving and take some time off, catch our breath, and be back with you Monday, November 29th, as we go to Franklin County for a battle with the Ozark Hillbillies. We will be, should be on the air around 6 o'clock. We'll try to keep you updated as actually what time tip will be in Ozark that night. And once again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors that provided us this opportunity to bring you Red Devil Sports. And want to thank our production brand, one of the owners, Mr. Brad Caldwell, for joining us here tonight and helping us out tonight. And can't thank y'all enough, and we appreciate it. So we're going to wrap this up. 2 victories here tonight, sweep for the Red Devils. I'm Shane Martin, the man that calls all your Red Devil action. My broadcast partners, Atkins Hall of Famer Terrence Bobo. We will see you in the bleachers.
And go Red Devils.